Hey guys, what's going on? It's Obezgaming back again with another video today. We told you we're going to be hitting those player reviews hard, and we've got another Team of the Season player review for you guys. So who we've got today is Team of the Season Tomas Soucek from the best team in the Premier League, West Ham. So we're going to take a look at his stats, see how he performs in game, and then justify if he's worth these sort of 150k coins that he's currently costing. Alright, so let's jump in. He is 6'4". He's got high work rates, he's right-footed, and he's 3-star, 3-star. So for starters, 6'4" automatically screams to me holding centre mid or centre back. But when you look at the stats in this card, there's so many directions you could go in, especially with high work rates. This guy could be one hell of a box-to-box midfielder, just like he is in real life. 3-star, 3-star isn't ideal, admittedly. That makes me sort of lean more towards centre back. And it is also worth pointing out, this is quite a similar card to the free Rodri you can get. That is one thing to keep in mind. But he does have better pace and much better shooting. So going forward, he is probably more dangerous. But jumping into the stats themselves, 83 pace with 78 acceleration and 87 sprint speed. That's decent, especially especially if you're going to use him as a defensive player. But, you know, you're looking at these shooting stats. 87 positioning, 84 finishing, 86 shot power, 86 long shots. Really good shooting stats, especially for a CDM. Those long shots and shot power are superb, and good attack positioning as well. Passing, again, is really nice. 83 vision's good. Crossing we don't care about. Free kick accuracy don't care about. Fantastic short passing, fantastic long passing. Curve a little bit low. And then into the dribbling stats. This is the only sort of downside on this card. Agility is not great, and balance at 70 isn't great either, but you have got to respect the fact he is 6'4", so he is a bit of a lump. But to counteract that, we have got the 92 reactions, which are great, 89 ball control, 86 dribbling, and 89 composure. The defensive stats are near enough perfect. We've got 94 interceptions, 90 header accuracy, great defensive awareness, great standing tackle, great sliding tackle, and we've got the all-important 99 stam in there as well. 80 jumping is going to be absolutely plenty on a bloke who's already 6'4", so don't worry about that. And the strength and aggression are there as well. He does have solid player trait, not that that really matters. But yeah, it's a difficult one to know what to do with this card, because it could go in pretty much any direction you want it to with what chem style you decided to use. I'm going to go for Shadow and use him as a stay-back CDM, but equally, I'm sure he'd be absolutely perfect as centre-back. We'll try him out in all those positions as well. But that being said, you could go Hunter and play him as a more attacking centre-mid, box-to-box, or if you want a bit more agility and balance, you could also go for Engine and make him a bit more mobile in the middle of the pitch. But we'll try him in each position and see how he gets on. Let's jump into some gameplay. So after using this Soucek card in quite a few games, I've used him in a variety of positions. Those being box-to-box sort of centre-mid style, a holding midfielder, and a centre-back. And I've got to say, the position that he performed best in my opinion, was the CDM stay-back, because that seemed to play to his strengths the best out of the three options. What I would say about this card is he's very good at lots of things, but then not superb enough in certain areas. So for example, at centre-back, he's just not agile enough to get on the turn. If you got a nippy striker against him, he struggled for me. And it was quite disappointing, because this is a Team of the Season level card, and I've got to be honest with you, it didn't seem massively different to the 87 inform of his that's 40k. It is better, don't get me wrong, but not massively. It wasn't like a different card altogether. That being said, his passing was superb. Really impressed with that. When he was playing box-to-box, his high work rate was really noticeable. He was getting up and down and wasn't losing stam, and he was everywhere I needed him to be at all times. Defensively, in terms of in the tackle, defensive positioning, those sort of things, strength, he was fantastic. I've not used anyone better. He was very strong, really good in the tackle, didn't lose the ball too much. But yeah, the agility and the balance just really let this card down. So first, it depends what you want really. If you're going to play drop back and you want your centre-backs just to be big and strong and great at blocking, a bit like a Van Dijk, he'll be very good for that. But if you're going to be wanting to play a higher line and need the pace in behind for your centre-backs, then he's not going to be suited to that. As an out-and-out sort of sit-in CDM, stay back while attacking, just spray those passes, break up the plays, very good. But for 150k, I suppose that's fair given the other cards that are around, but I would also like to remind you guys that Rodri's free. Well, you have to give your time, but obviously you don't have to pay any coins for that Rodri card, and I really don't think this card is 150k better than Rodri, if that makes sense. He does have those bonus attacking stats. He is much better shooting and much better threat going forward, but that being said, you can't use this card as a cam, for example. So he's sort of wasted stats there in a sense, which is such a shame because I do really like this guy in real life, and it would be nice to think that he was usable in those sort of areas. But again, you know, if you like him, he's definitely usable as a CDM. But it's just whether he's worth the price tag when you can go and get Rodri for free, and for me he isn't. I'll just be getting the Rodri to slot in there. So yeah, all that being said, I'm not saying avoid this card at all costs. If you pack him, he's untradeable. He's definitely usable. And he's very good on the ball, very good passing. And his dribbling did sort of pleasantly surprise me in terms of on the ball. He could nip away from people. But yeah, all in all, I wouldn't be going out and buying this card for the price tag it's at the moment, put it that way. If you guys do want to go and get that Rodri card, I put out a video earlier on how to unlock him in the fastest possible time. I'll link that above. But for now, that brings me to the end of this video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you decide on this card. And I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, peace.